What's up, guys? It's Kenula, Kandanaarachchi, and welcome back to episode 2 of Questions and Questions with Kenny. So, like I said in the previous episode, 5 questions from now on. Just know that in case I miss any of the questions, it means that I've moved it to the next video, which will come out soon, hopefully. And like I said before, again, I still didn't get to have a look of the new questions that came in, except for some of the stuff that I saw during the last episode, but obviously I can't remember most of them. But just know, if I do react to any of these questions, it's my honest reaction. Deal with it. So, without delaying it further, let's get to the first question. Okay, first question. Okay. Hi, Supali, once again. So first question. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go? I'm technically not like I wouldn't say I'm not picky to a certain extent. But if I could travel anywhere in the world right now, probably a country no, let me not say that because I think every country has that. Bruh. Where would I have to go? I just can't tell you a very specific place because let me say it this way. If I could travel anywhere in the world right now, I want it a place to be where I can have some good adventure, a good hike, some place where I can have some solid fun, run around and do some fun stuff, and more than anything, have my peace also wherever I am in that area, because I would like some peace when I get to that place. I wouldn't like a very crowded area, not too crowded. I'm sorry to kind of ruin your answer, but yeah, I actually can't tell you a place exactly because there's so many coming up to my mind and I can't tell you one place specifically, like a name, but that's your answer. Just a place where I can have some good adventure and make some good memories. Cool. I hope that answers your question. Okay, next question. How many women have you dated? Cool. Hope that answers your question. Third question. What was 4,000 miles really about? Okay, now that's a good question. Okay.
A few moments later.
So, 4,000 miles technically is written with a long distance couple in mind, if I put it to very short words. It's actually a story that happened to me, but technically what happens in this, what I say in the song is not exactly what happened to me, but I just wanted to write something not a lot of songwriters have written stuff with a long distance relationship in mind, and I thought, what if I did write about something, okay, true, long distance relationships are risky, but what if it works? I think that's what I wanted to say in the song. If you listen to the song basically talks about two people who fell in love and they want to make it work, but they're afraid it might not work because they're miles apart. Like the lyrics say, things could get tough, and I know things will get tough, but I'm so sure that we could get through this, because who would have thought love could be found 4,000 miles away? That's what I kind of wanted to say in the song, because everybody's long distance relationships don't work, it's too risky, and you need physical touch or whatever you call it. And yeah, true, it is true to a certain extent, but then not gonna lie, there are some long distance relationships that are doing fine. So I was like, you know what, maybe I should write a song about this. And yeah, that's how 4,000 miles came to life. Yeah, I hope that answers your question. Okay, next question. Fourth question, actually. Twin, where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do, but I don't know who the hell you are. So just text me when you can, please. But for real, how have I been? I've been busy a lot with work, uni, and stuff. Yeah, pretty hectic, but still managing, still surviving. A lot happened, and yeah, just going through life. But I mean, you haven't mentioned your name here, but who you are, feel free to reach out. Probably someone I actually know. But yeah. Hello. Okay, moving on to the last question. What does it mean when you say I love you to someone? Whoa. Okay. Wow. Pretty deep question, in my opinion, I feel. Okay. I have to think about this.
One eternity later.
I mean, I think you can't just say what it means when you say I love you to someone, because I think it just differs from person to person. For one person, it might be a different feeling, and for the other, it might be even more different. But if you want to get it in my words, it's technically, I guess, a feeling of happiness and love. Just like, just mixing together so bad in a good way. That feeling that you get is so strong. Actually, you know what? Even I can't explain it. Because here's the thing. Technically, I don't go around saying this term, because I happen to take this term a little too serious. That's me. But all I have to say is, like, it's a good feeling when someone says it to you. You feel good, you feel happy, and like you get a good feeling about that person, that they actually care for you. So yeah, I think that answers your question. Who you are, good question, man. You took me for a good ride. That's all I have to say. But here's my advice to you. Don't rush. Like, for real, don't rush at all, cause that's not how it works always. Take your time, enjoy life. I mean, I learned my lesson in a pretty good way by rushing too much. But I mean, to whoever who has learned from your lesson, be patient, and whatever you want will just come to you. Cause the reason why I said not to rush is, at the end of the day, it's just all about enjoying life, and we all do have a dream of doing something in the future, growing forward in your career or something. So I mean, just work for it and love will come to you. But at the same time, you know what? Actually, I'll just give you an example. I think that will be easier for me to explain. So I had this friend once. We had this like conversation going on, like it was like a 4 a.m. conversation. By the way, solid conversation to have with. Getting back to the point. So even this friend was like, I don't wanna focus on love right now, and I wanna focus on this, and I'll think about it at this age. I just wanna have fun and enjoy life. I was listening to it, and then I was like, yeah, true, obviously. I mean, I would agree to a certain extent, because that's what I wanna do as well. But I didn't agree to everything. So after that, I was like, okay, but what if you do find a person like midway, someone good, someone you feel like, okay, I've found someone who actually loves me, and what would you do then? Then obviously that friend didn't have an answer. And then what I wanted to say by giving that example was, you never know when love will come to you, and you do not get to choose who you love. It just happens. But I would say, love yourself. Until then, the person who actually loves you will just come to you with time. And I think it's all a matter of just going with the flow. I mean, I made my point during that time, during that conversation, but that friend and I, we are not in touch anymore, unfortunately. But sending you a big shout out. And yeah, that brings us to the end of the video. I guess I'll have to see you again in episode 3. Make sure to send in your questions for the next episode. Link is in the description below. And make sure to go check out 4000 Miles. It's available on all streaming platforms and YouTube. Link is somewhere up here. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the social media platforms that you know. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.